Hello, we are going to work on the back page of our dog packet right now and create some analogous colors and tints with the analogous colors. As you can see, I have a piece of paper here that will be my painter's palette. I have my brush, white paint, and a blue, ultramarine blue to be specific. I'm going to start in this row right here, and what I'm going to be doing is using the white and mixing it with the blue to create lighter tints of that blue color. I'm going to first start off with painting this color solid without any white in the first box, and then as I move over I'm going to start adding lighter, more and more white, so it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Your job on this sheet is to create two value scales with two analogous colors. An analogous color to this blue might be green, and if you have a nice green color you can create that there. On the other side of blue would be the analogous color of violet. Down here we have a third value scale for extra credit if you want to create one more, a third color, whatever color you would like that you have access to, and a value scale with tints on that. So this is what I would do to start. First I would paint just this box in straight up with the color. You don't have to be too neat about it, but make sure that you're not completely messy too. And notice I'm not dipping my brush in the paint so that the paint is all the way up the bristles. That's not necessary. Also notice the amount of paint that I'm taking. I'm comparing it to my thumbnail. It's not a lot. You can always get more, but it's very hard to put paint back in the bottle, especially if it's a tube like this. That's kind of impossible. So make sure that you're not wasteful on your painter's palette either. Alright, so I've got my solid color. Now I'm going to start mixing in white. The first thing I'm going to make sure that you understand is that you're not mixing with the bristles. Do not mix with your bristles. Always mix with the back end of your brush. And I'm not going to mix this whole pile together either. I'm going to take some, not all of it, just some of my blue, and then I'm going to take a little bit of white and use the back of my brush to mix. Okay, once that's done, I'm just going to wipe off the extra excess color here. I'm going to then paint the next square. It should be slightly lighter. If you don't see a difference in between the original square and the new square, then you're going to need to go through and you're going to need to mix a little bit more white into your color. I wouldn't suggest doing this with a yellow because yellow is very hard to see a difference. I can see a difference, but it's hard for students to see a difference. Alright, now my next step is to take more white and mix in the same pile more white in, so it should be essentially turning this lighter blue even lighter. And I'll go ahead, wipe off the excess paint and paint the next one, which you should be able to clearly see a difference between this third box and the second box, and you can. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to add even more white and I'll do my last one. Then I'll move on to my second analogous color, green or violet, your choice.